New policies took effect and received reaction quicker than expected in Ohio County schools as Wheeling Park High School started their first day of school with a lockdown. Although the situation was handled, the new cell phone policy concerning communication between students and parents during these scenarios is a point of contention for some, and it was discussed at the school board's most recent meeting. 2 bullets were found on a school bus, putting Wheeling Park High School into lockdown on the first day of school.
We all met as an administrative group and with law enforcement and decided, because it was an investigation, we just didn't want that compromise. So rather we had our PR marketing person, Ms. Butine, send constant messages so everybody knew that it was just procedural. We were teaching, we were safe.
After the Ohio County Schools Board of Education passed a new cell phone policy for this school year, many parents were concerned that they were not able to communicate with their children directly in this scenario. The board had split viewpoints on how the new policy should be handled in situations like these.
The balance I was trying to strike tonight is the administration felt strongly that there was more damage by having students miscommunicate or getting things out into the community that weren't true versus the value of parents getting information firsthand from their children.
24 total messages were sent out to the Ohio County Schools community every 3 to 5 minutes, providing instant updates on the situation at hand. The policy states that students would be able to request their phones from their teacher in the event of an emergency. And as Wheeling Park High School Principal Daylor mentioned, instruction would not continue in a true emergency.
Instruction continued. That was the things that we would have been doing regardless of being in a lockdown or otherwise. So I think those are the things you have to take into consideration. If we are barricading doors, if we are, being directed by police, that is an emergency.
The majority agreed that allowing students to use their cell phones has the potential to disrupt an investigation.
It was not something that we were trying to keep kids safe for some immediate danger. We were just trying to figure out if there's anything else in the school that we should be concerned about.
What constitutes a quote-unquote true emergency is where board president David Croft says can become subjective.
If there's an active shooter, if there's something going on at the school, then that would constitute an emergency, which is an exception under the policy. On the other hand, you might have a child in distress or a student in distress that said, I'm having an emergency, consequently I need my phone. If they ask the teacher for the phone, they should get it.
The board says they'll let the policy sit and see how it operates further into the school year for now.